Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Make sure you like and subscribe. Become a member to the channel. Only a few dollars a month. I know y'all got that. And leave a donation for that fried rice and chicken wings. Look, man. Manny Pacquiao out here looking to financially capitalize off of Floyd Mayweather's name. When is it gonna stop? Hey, Manny Pacquiao, check it out, bro. It's never gonna happen. You and Floyd fighting a rematch and all that shit. It's never gonna happen. The only way that fight happens is if Turki Alalshikh, because we know when Turkey's in the house, every day's Thanksgiving. If old Turki, El Pavo, puts up 300-400 million, something crazy to where Floyd says, I got to get that money. Other than that, it's not going to happen. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. When I look at old Manny Pacquiao, let's go ahead and make this a little bit larger, right? And we look at old Manny Pacquiao. 62 wins, 39 KOs, 8 losses, 3 of those by KO. The man started fighting in 1995. I mean, we're in 2025. So you figure 95, you figure 2005, 2015. This man been fighting 30 years, man. What's going on here? We need to start calling him Manny Roberto Duran Pacquiao. 5'5", 67-inch reach, coming back to face Mario Barrios, who's 6 feet tall, longer reach, young. I think Barrios gonna put the Yugas on him. But anyway, what's your opinion on Manny Pacquiao coming back and hoping to get a fight with Floyd? Now, this is the shit, right? Floyd put in work, and Manny Pacquiao put in work too. But Floyd put in work. The man never lost. There's a reason why he never lost. Floyd is still out here doing exhibitions, etc. And everyone has an opinion on Floyd Mayweather's financial state. I don't know Floyd's situation. But it can't be that bad because Floyd isn't returning to try to fight professional fights. He picks and chooses the exhibitions he wants to do. And outside of that, Floyd seems to be out here in the breeze enjoying his life. You can say he's broke all you want, but when you see the fleet of cars, you see the homes, you see everything this man has and all this, how can he be broke when you live in this kind of lifestyle? Okay? Now, I get it. I get it. There's some people who would have you believe that they're living the best life when really they're in a mountains of debt and they're unhappy. But I just don't think that's the case with Floyd. Now, for Manny Pacquiao, why did he return to boxing? According to Pacquiao, he feels like he still has it. He feels like he still has it. The WBC has a rule that, when he retired, it was a rule that allows him, if he chooses to return, he'll go straight into directly into a title shot opportunity. But I'm just telling you, man, let's understand what's going on here, because I was shocked to hear Manny Pacquiao returning to the sport and all of a sudden talking about Mayweather. Let's now hear this. Manny Pacquiao, he got to worry about Barrios. I can't believe that so many people out here are just looking at Barrios like a cherry pick for Manny Pacquiao. Let me show y'all something. Like that right there, you talk about taking it to the stupid. That is what you call taking it beyond the stupid. Man, Mario Barrios gets busy. I don't understand. What the hell is wrong with people disrespecting Mario Barrios like that? 29 fights, 18 KOs, 2 losses, 1 by KO. The man 6 feet tall, 71-inch reach. Manny Pacquiao don't stand a chance. He doesn't stand a chance. This guy started fighting like almost 20 years after Manny Pacquiao. Okay? Now, I get it. Mario Barrios, if you take a look, his last fight, I think it was Abel Ramos, right? It looked like he was going to get him out of there early. Then Ramos came back, made it a tough fight. They went at it. When he fought Fabian Maidana surprisingly had a lot of success in that fight, but Barrios was able to get the victory. And he got emotional at the end of the fight, which I was surprised. He fought Yugas, won a unanimous decision over Yugas, the same guy who clipped Pacquiao. Before that, he fought Santiago and clipped him. Fought Keith Thurman, lost a decision. Keith Thurman moved a lot, or Barrios would have probably got him. fought Gervonta Davis. He was weight drained, and Gervonta Davis was able to get the KO. But let's frame this properly, right? Manny Pacquiao, the WBC, the key decision makers behind the scenes, the secret society, they're bringing this man back with the end goal to put him over there in Riyadh season. They want him in Saudi. Barrios has to knock Pacquiao out. If he doesn't knock him out, Barrios will lose. If Pacquiao comes out there and has flurries in rounds where he may just throw that wild 7-8 punch combination in spurts, they're going to give him the round. Barrios has to come in there and Dimitri Bivol Canelo Manny Pacquiao's ass. If not, Pacquiao's going to win. And Pacquiao's next fight, who knows what's going to happen. I'm like, shit, they may fight Rolly Romero. Because when you look at Manny Pacquiao, he's 46. Him, his handlers, hopefully he doesn't have Michael Kantz and these bozos stealing his money anymore, right? Hopefully he's wised up, kind of like Mike Tyson. If I'm going to do this, it's all my money. He got the right people around him that he knows that's not going to try to jerk him. And hopefully they say, you know what? Let's take a look at what our next move is going to be. We did get past Barrios, even though I think Barrios destroys him. But if he does get past Barrios, you got to be real. Brian Norman Jr., he's a beast, man. Jerron Ennis is a beast. Then there's Pacquiao, who would have a title, and then, Rolly Romero's out there. I just think Rolly Romero would this is where people got to be careful. You got to be careful, man. For all of you McNicholases and Seagulls who feel Manny Pacquiao would destroy Rolly Romero, we're not talking about Manny Pacquiao, Karaoke Pacquiao. We're not talking about Manny Karaokeao. That's not who we're talking about, okay? Manny Karaokeao, who was singing after he whipped people's ass. That guy doesn't exist anymore. We're talking about Manny Eat from a Straw Yao. The guy Yugas damn near killed. Sent into retirement. So let's understand, they got to be very careful with Manny Pacquiao's next move. And to be honest with you, no move is safe for Pacquiao. At 147, there's no move safe. Not a guy like him if he has a belt. Like I'm going to show you. Pacquiao could run into some serious ass problems. I'm going to show you. I don't think he gets the opportunity, but the secret society, they do what they want. So this right here, this is 147, right? That's old Mario Barrios. 29-2-1 Pacquiao if he beats him. Oh my God. You could see Devin Haney get the Pacquiao shot. Sissoko just got past Kavaliauskas. Conor Benn is right there. He could get a Pacquiao shot. So I'm going to stop right there. Haney, Conor Benn. Those would be the next two opponents that I think we'd be looking at. And I'll be honest with you, it's probably going to be Conor Benn. Because if the Saudis get involved, they don't want Haney doing shit. They don't want to see Haney's ass ever again. Like, let's be real. Even if you're a Devin Haney fan, for Manny Pacquiao. Now, if you want Manny Pacquiao to come out of the fight, even in a loss, unscathed, you want him in there with Devin. Because all Devin going to do is coochie coo and tickle him and rub him up and because Devin ain't doing shit with those fists. But if you want Pacquiao in a real fight and you want him dead, put him in there with Conor Benn. Conor Benn's not going to come out there and say, hey, uncle, we'll just have a nice friendly sparring session. No, Conor Benn's going to come in there looking to make an example out of Manny Pacquiao. He's going to try to kill him, man. And Eddie Hearn's going to want that. And the Saudis are going to want it. Because you know what? It's going to be an interesting fight. And win, lose, or draw, when it came to Manny Karaokeao was putting in work. He was fighting, man. And I think even now, Manny Pacquiao, like he just still has that pride about him. It's like me when I go out here to run these hills. I'm like, all right, I'm going to run for an hour and a half. And I look at those hills and I'm like, you're not going to defeat me. And I get out there and I run my hills. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's for Pacquiao when he gets in the ring to box. He's like, his pride just won't let him tap out. If Manny Pacquiao was an MMA fighter, he would have an arm broken every time he fought. Arm, leg broken, neck broken, probably have his balls ripped off. Pacquiao ain't tapping out. You got to kill that dude, man. But I think that's what's going to happen. I think if he F's around with Barrios, I'm telling you, I don't think he gets past him. But let's just have fun with the conversation. If he gets past Barrios, now he goes and has to fight somebody like a Devin Haney. Let me tell you something. Devin Haney and Pacquiao. Who y'all got winning that fight? We got to see how Pacquiao looks, right? But if he beats Barrios and Pacquiao somehow is able to capture and put some lightning in a bottle and come in the ring and pow, break that shit open, Mario Barrios, and now he gets in the ring with Devin Haney. And you say, holy shit, old Manny Pacquiao still has enough to beat a guy like Barrios. And Barrios beats Devin Haney. I'll tell y'all that shit right now. Barrios beats Devin Haney. And Devin Haney right now ain't letting his hands go. Now you may say, oh, hood champion, here you go. You're hating on Devin Haney. You're hating on Devin Haney, you hood champion. You cocklehole. You just don't like the brother. Hey, yo, McNicholas, shut up. Devin Haney, when he fought Ryan and when he fought Regis, he threw more power shots in those fights than he did in this fight against Ramirez. He threw more jabs. So the amount of power shots he threw with Regis and Ryan and the jabs he threw, what happens when he fought Ramirez, he threw the same amount of jabs as he was throwing power shots in his previous fights. So he just basically focused more on jabbing than power shots against Ramirez. So that tells me you're playing it safe. When someone is jabbing, and not really trying to throw the power shots, you can look at the statistics and you can figure out they played it safe. Without me, I don't have to watch a fight. And I can look at the stats on the last 3-4 fights of a fighter. And if in every fight they're throwing out of, let's say, 600 punches, 400 are power shots, right? That tells me they're trying to kill this person. But then I come and look at another fight, they throw another 600 punches, and 200 are power shots, 400 are jabs. That's going to tell me, whoa, they played it safe here. Something happened for them to decide, I'm not going to sit here and try to tranquilize this person. So they're playing it safe. Anyway, let's see what happens. But I think the ultimate goal for Pacquiao is to somehow, and who knows what kind of talks have taken place behind the scenes already. We've heard for a long time that Floyd and Pacquiao have agreed to fight. Pacquiao talking about, yeah, we're going to fight. And Floyd doesn't do it for whatever reason. But who knows if right now that Floyd and Pacquiao and hey, the rumors about Floyd lying about the apartments he bought in Manhattan or whatever, man. Who knows if there's a little bit of truth there with Floyd Mayweather, or maybe he has money, but maybe not the kind of money that's going to last him the rest of his life and for generations to continue making sure he's able to pay for his investments and stuff like that. Who knows at what point, what time Floyd may have timetabled as far as his finances, said around this point is where I'm going to run out. Who knows? So maybe Floyd does need to come out. I don't think so, but we're just having a conversation right now. But for Pacquiao, something obviously is going on there. Pacquiao made hundreds of millions of dollars, man. So, but he's a very altruistic person. You know, he is the embodiment of altruism, and he took care of a lot of people, and he still does. So that could be why he's coming back. It's not for him; it's for the people. And to be honest with you, I don't blame him if that's what he's doing it for. But I just worry about the man's health. But at the end of the day, he know Floyd's the one who put the work in. Floyd's the one who stayed disciplined, managed to stay undefeated. Floyd's hard work is what Manny Pacquiao's looking to come out here now that they're both older, and Pacquiao's could be just like, you know what? If I beat him, all that hard work that he did, I'm going to benefit from, because now I beat the undefeated Floyd Mayweather. And all that hard work that he put in, I get to take that as my own. I get to take credit for all of that, and now I'm the guy. They're going to say all that hard work didn't matter because you let the little guy from the Philippines come out here and put the beans on you. Anyway, just a conversation. I'm sure y'all have an opinion. But if you ask me what Pacquiao should do what he wants. But I think Barrios hurts him. And if somehow he gets past Barrios, which he won't, but if he does, Conor Benn or Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney's the safer fight, but I think it's a boring fight. Pacquiao gonna be in the ring, papping his gloves together, saying let fight, because he's gonna want to put the beans on goddamn Devin, and Devin go run. But if he fight Conor Benn, Pacquiao gonna probably be saying time out, and Conor Benn ain't giving him no time out. Like, nah, Manny, karaoke out. You gonna come in here and get your ass tranquilized. Y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Leave that donation for that fried rice and chicken wings. Y'all in the breeze.